When we think about prayer, listening isn't generally the first thing that comes to mind. It's not something that comes naturally to most of us. I've often complained that his still small voice seemed too quiet, but maybe all the time he was longing to be heard and waiting for my ears to open and become more attentive. I've had to learn to incorporate listening prayer, what some call contemplative prayer, into my busy, noisy life. It hasn't come easy or come overnight. It's taken effort and active listening, focused attention, and confident expectation that God will speak. The psalmist David modeled this when he said, "My soul waits in silence for God only." I've had to learn how to be with God empty handed, with no agenda, waiting attentively for whatever He wants to say. This is the discipline of being still and knowing that He is God. Why has this been so hard? Why has simply sitting at Jesus' feet with no agenda been so difficult? Because it takes perseverance and effort. My flesh doesn't like to be trained and controlled. I can make all kinds of excuses not to practice contemplative prayer. Things have to get done. Phone calls have to be made. I have meetings to attend. People have to be cared for. Worries crowd out my thoughts. As I sit in silence, I itch and I squirm. My back aches and my stomach grumbles. But as I train myself to sit quietly with Him in faith and obedience, He honors my desire to know and to hear Him. My silence makes space for Him to speak, and He does, and gradually I begin to hear.